The culture of Myanmar. 1. Religion. Since the 1st century, cultural life Buddhism has been a part of Myanmar society and blended with non-Buddhist belief. 89% is Buddhist Devadar. The majority are Hindu, Muslim, Christian, and animist. Most Buddhists still retain other animist beliefs, including the belief of Nats, rationalized as Buddha's disciples. An approximate 3% of the population, primarily in one remote region, adhering solely to religious animistic belief. About 4% of the population is Christian, 4% is Islamic, 4% is Hindu, and 1% is animist. In the 9th century, Christian missionaries began working in the regions. Among Buddhists, they had relatively little success but made numerous converts to some of the minority groups. Moving on to number 2, the architecture. The most prominent expressions of Buddhist culture is the exquisite architecture and sculpture of the many temples and monasteries of Myanmar, especially those at Yangon, Mandalay, and Paigon, the site of the ancient West Central Myanmar Kingdom. Myanmar's community is also an amalgamation of risings and royal traditions. The graphics arts include temples sculptured in wood, stucco, stone, and plaster. Temple mural painting, typically in tempera or the type of wood carving, ivory carving, bronze, iron, and other metalwork, jewelry, ceramics, glassware, textiles, and customs, palm and bamboo items, and paper or canvas painting. 3. Marriage. Individuals typically consider a marriage partner of their own, but marriage agreements may be made by parents, often involving an intermediary. When the parents condemn the union, the children sometimes elope, and the parents later condone the marriage. When a man asks parents of a woman for their permission, they carrying out a gift for the woman is common practice for him. Except among wealthy families, the wedding ceremonies are fairly simple. Following the parent address, family members and guests share pickled tea. The polygyny is rare. The traditions of wealthy and influential men having an informal second wife is becoming more common, and divorce is fairly normal and typically include the couple's ceasing to live separate their property together. 4. Literature. Within the Burmese community, the emphasis of writing words and still is to a large degree focused on writing on the theater performance and creating texts related to Buddhism. Furthermore, there is a decent amount of popular literature since 19th centuries. And there are also some British colonial period fictions that is set in Burma.